Sorry. It's 11, 16 year. It's all single malt.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the fourth and final hour of Lost Initiative. There we go. Combat Mad is back up. Scotch drinking whiskey, I guess.
What? No, Scotch. Well, technically whiskey, but with
same thing.
a little more,
Bears eating pie?
Whiskey, pie, and ale.
What? Are you kidding me? So you're doing a full-blown Thanksgiving tonight?
Mm-hmm. And that's what you should be doing, man. It's delicious.
Fucking Halfling.
Next time, could you overnight some to the rest of us? Like, sure.
Right? Oh, I'm starving. You gotta, you gotta stop. It's gotta come to an end.
Oh man, I want pie now.
Wow. She got like full-blown. I want pie. All right, so
Bunnies and dogs. He has everything.
all right.
Into the throne room is where people are walking. And
Absolutely. So actually, before the three of them, I guess, get back up there, when it's still just Thonk upstairs,
oh Jesus,
he does have another little moment of excitement as somebody kind of steps into his view from around a pillar, not quite from the doorway, but from around the pillar. Somebody steps into view, and it's another person that's dressed in dark clothing and whatnot, and he looks across the way and says. Sorry, my apologies. He looks across the way and says, so, it's just you then.
I tighten my grip on my mace. I don't say a word.
Your name?
Don't say a word.
Where are the other three?
He'll get it eventually.
He continues to walk forward a little bit, steps up to about right here.
I'm assuming Corpse Dude is near me.
I have him propped up against this pillar right here.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Unless you want him right here. You can have him right there.
Can you put him off to my right, like here? So as he, because the plan here, I was going to do this regardless, and you'll know this tactic quite well, Scott. As this guy starts approaching, he doesn't. I don't say anything. He keeps asking questions. He gets closer. I kind of grit my teeth, just barely showing us the slightest sliver of anger, and I lift my foot and I crack down on the bound guy's legs, breaking it.
Okay. So as soon as you break his leg, he wakes up and lets out a scream of pain.
Mm-hmm.
And so this person looks down at the guy with the broken leg and looks back at you and just kind of shrugs, and he's like, he failed at his task. I don't intend to.
All right. And then that's fine. I'll kick the dude in the fucking jaw. Maybe putting him back out if possible.
Yep. So, yep, that person's kind of off to the side. And it takes another couple of steps forward as he's like, this could go one of a few ways.
Okay.
You could die, or you could step aside. If you choose to step aside, I will throw some coin your way, and we'll make it so it doesn't have to be messy. And since there's nobody else around to see this, you could just say that you failed. You could take your coin without sharing it, and things would be nice and easy. It's your choice. Just.
Oh my God. Does this guy look at all familiar to me?
He doesn't, no. But it's funny that you ask that because you do hear from behind you a little bit of mumbling from. The noble was kind of, it's mumbled because it's grabbing his face. And
oh,
so
that guy? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of like, he's making some sort of noise as he's like saying something, and he looks at his wife, which kind of like, you look over your shoulder a bit, you see that he looks at his wife and he's saying something to her, but again, it's hard to understand him because he's so muffled with his hand over his face.
I have a gut feeling, but I could be wrong. I don't want to say it out loud. This guy look young?
Younger than the Lord, that's for certain, but his face is still covered, covered up.
I'm trying to say, because my assumption here is that this is their son, but it wouldn't make any sense to me if it was, because why would he do the attack, warn them about it, but then show up? It's very confusing. Regardless, I mean, I unfortunately can't step. I'd love to step aside and just take money if I was a merc, but I have a task. So he gets. Oh, do I want to? I only have one more first level spell left. What do I want to use it on? I guess I'm gonna have to use it in offense in attempting to take this guy out, but I doubt it's gonna be enough. This guy looks.
The metagame's so hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and fight him.
No, I mean,
So-
like by metagame, I mean, what about you need to heal?
Oh, I know, but yeah, I have a way of stabilizing her at least.
So he sees that you're kind of getting prepared.
Yeah.
It's very obvious that you're getting prepared to fight, and he looks to you and says, "Listen, you and your friends have tried valiantly. You've done well. You've disrupted me more than once. Just take the gold and step aside. Enough blood has been shed. There are only 2 people that need to die this day, and yet many more have. Some on yours and some on my side. Just step aside and let these 2 die. They mean nothing to you."
You say I squint my eyes and I say, "You say 2. What about the 3rd?"
Which? And he gestures to the old man.
Yeah.
"I'll kill him as well as if you'd like. He is no consequence. I am here to kill these 2. That's all I wanted to do. I tried to kill them before, and I was unsuccessful due to your friends. So this all happened." And so it's when he says that, and he like kind of gets louder and gets closer and everything.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Noel
yeah.
does kind of look up, and he's like, "It is Darren." And the guy looks at him and he nods and says, "Yes, and of course, things could have gone much more smoothly, but they went the way they did because of how things played out, and I'm sorry for that. But I'm here to kill you nonetheless."
Is Darren his son's name?
You not that you know of.
Okay.
I mean, it might be. You never asked.
I don't remember if we had said it in the letter or not.
It was never said in the letter. No.
All right.
That you never read the letter.
I kind of want to. I'm not very good at it, but I'm gonna try and bluff. Basically, the idea that I have in my head here is it's deception. That's all right. Step aside like I'm gonna let him go, but as he walks by me, just reach forward and use a spell. But I need to touch him for it. That's the thing.
So you can use a bluff to make him think that you're going to step aside.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna step aside and make a bluff.
Know.
So let's do it. Deception roll. Please don't. My inspiration's gone. So please don't fuck this. 13. I mean, let's see what his. I mean, I have no idea.
I actually rolled with the wrong modifier, so.
The goal is to like step here.
So you step aside.
Yeah.
And he looks to you. He looks at you and nods, and he says, and as he steps up to here, he says, "You're a good man. Everything aside, you're a good man. You like your coin." And he loosens a something at his belt and lets it fall to the ground with a clink, and right where he's standing right there, and he steps forward and just starts walking forward.
So like, yeah, once he's within arm's reach, that's when I'm gonna thrust forward and try and grab him and just cast inflict wounds.
Okay, absolutely. Now do me a favor. Everybody roll initiative except I'm sorry, Sam. Sorry, Sam. Everybody roll initiative.
I was saved and I'm alive. If anything, they might die, but I will live.
Fair enough. Okay, good point. I like the optimism.
Oh, I gotta roll initiative. Yeah. Damn it.
Okay, let me just reorganize this. And so, anyways, he does step forward. You were preparing an action, though, so you are able to act because you were preparing an action from before. There was a successful deception.
Okay, please.
I rolled shit poor. Got a total of a 10 against your deception.
10 touch? Roll. I have no idea if that's gonna be good or
not. A 10 touch is not very good. No, I'm sorry.
It used to be good back in the day.
Yeah, when touch was different from a regular attack.
Yeah.
So, do you really want to play 3.5s, or you all stay here and rules lawyer each other for the next?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Listen, I love 3.5. There's a time and a place for every sort of game. So, So you reach out and try to touch him, making your deception very obvious. You reach to try to touch him, and sadly you miss. And he is not happy with that. So immediately, like in the blink of an eye, he whips out a short sword, and he turns at you and attacks. Which reminds you of the short sword you guys would have picked up off the corpse downstairs. Right, Otto?
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know whose short sword that would have been, by the way, because you saw her steal it from that room.
Mm-hmm.
So he swings and he hits against Thunk, and with the short sword, and does. Oh!
Okay.
Jesus Christ! Maximum damage. Why do I roll my non? That's right. So maximum damage against Thunk. He actually hits him very, very hard, and
I've noticed you only roll either max damage or a 1.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the middle ground for you.
Yeah, well, with damage attack rolls, exactly.
Yeah.
And could you do me a favor, please, Thunk?
Yeah. Okay. Con check.
Yeah. Hey, not bad. That's good. That's good. Awesome. So Thunk is still standing. There we go. And after that is Thunk's turn.
So my spell fizzled. Then I'm assuming it's gone.
Sadly, you just missed. Yeah.
So but that means the spell was used, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I'll just swing at him with my mace, I guess. 15 to hit.
15 to hit does in fact hit. Yes, sir.
Doing almost max. 6.
Awesome. So you swing at him, and it's a miss, but throws him back on his heels as you swing hard and close, and he steps back really again, throws him on his heels. You do miss, dealing 6 points of damage to him. After that, unless you would choose to RP anything, it's going to be Addo's turn. Addo just making his way up to the top of the stairs. You see where you are. Feel free to move, sir.
Okay, so I'd like to move all the way to the top of the stairs then, right?
Oh, no, you're actually already at the top of the stairs right here. Yes.
Oh, okay. So we want to step out and so we don't see the action yet, I suppose. So
no, but as soon as you step out, you do hear there's confrontation going on, and there's grunts and shouts and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Hearing that, I motion to Grommen, hurry, and begin making my way toward the calamity. And is that? Sorry, I'm a little confused on the layout, so I'm wanting to go this way, right?
No problem. Yep. So there's 2 squares right there. You have 3 more squares, bringing you 1, 2. This is without. Yep, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I can in fact see him.
Mm-hmm. Because of a glitch I made before, but you're welcome.
All right. I was gonna say that's an interesting angle he's taking there.
Yeah, I'm getting familiar with the dynamic lighting.
All right.
I was much more familiar downstairs.
So due to a very conveniently placed hole in both sides of this architecture, Otto makes out the image.
So short, you see under the wall.
Yeah. Can I throw my dagger at him from here?
No, because there is in fact a wall there, even if you can't
All right.
see around.
You have spells
Not
left?
just like aiming precisely through there?
No. And you don't have line of effect or anything, so you can see
All right.
him, yay, but you do in fact have to get closer.
All right, so I'd like to just double move then and maybe try to get behind this pillar here.
Absolutely, it's a great spot.
There we go.
Sure. Do you want to try to stealth there with disadvantage because you're double moving?
Yeah, definitely.
Go ahead. It's with disadvantage, and after that's Grommen, so while he's rolling, Grommen, why don't you take your turn?
All right, Grumman is going up the stair. I don't know. Can I
To the red door here.
You're actually already. Sorry, let me do this
Oh.
correctly. Yep, there you go. So that's 1 square right there. There you go.
Okay. Does that mean I gotta go this way?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'm still carrying her, but I don't think I can move her character. I'm
No,
carrying.
that's fine. I'll move her with you.
What's 1?
In 6. Oh, actually, thank you, Sam.
Give me something to do, all right? I'll move my call.
Stripping feels involved.
Wait, I can only go 30, right?
You can move 1 more, and that makes 30. Yes, because he had to stop there because he's a halfling. There you go.
30. And then I can keep going, right?
If you choose to double move, yes,
Yeah. Well, can I see something from here?
you can see everything that you can see.
Okay, I can see everything then. gonna put Rye down, back to where you were, Rye. Actually, yeah, there you go. I'm gonna put her down because I don't like. Obviously, shit's going down. I'm not gonna carry her into that.
So this is very fun for me to watch.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna continue moving. Can I move into the square?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, fine. And I'm gonna stand next to Otto. Is Otto hiding? Like, does he look like? Do you look like you're hiding to me?
I stealthed.
Yep.
Okay. Can I see Otto?
Because you kind of followed around him, you have to remember everything while it's not is at the same time simultaneous. It's simultaneously simultaneous and not simultaneous. So you actually did see him as you kind of followed him around the corner. You saw him kind of like crouch down and very obviously start trying to be as quiet and sneaky as possible. If you choose to do the same, you may, just like him, roll with disadvantage to do so. He was very successful with this disadvantage. You may or may not be as well, but you can definitely go up to him.
Okay.
Not
I mean,
bad.
Grommet's
Not bad at all, yeah.
So every time everyone else is sneaking, he assumes he's supposed to be doing that. So again, he sees Otto doing this, and he's like, "Oh, it's sneaking time again."
I just want to be clear for a second. You rolled another 20. Just saying. You rolled another 20. Okay. I have yet to
I rolled
roll.
a bunch of like fails earlier. I rolled a 0, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Every once in a while, you slum with the rest of us. Sure.
I'd rather roll like 1 0 and 5 20s than just like 7 2s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a pretty good trade-off that you made for yourself in that
I put
hypothetical.
points in those skills. My points are in. I will cut you with my axe, and I'm kind of sneaky, and I'm athletic as fuck.
All right. So you sneak around the corner, and the two of you are trying to do the best you can, hiding behind the pillar out of the person's view. All right. It is now his turn, much to Thunk's dismay. And
Just miss.
with a short sword in hand, he is going to turn his attention fully on Thunk, and he says, "You had an opportunity to make money. I'm sorry you didn't take it." And then just attacks him.
Just miss. Just miss once.
No.
Fuck, just miss. Just miss once. He's like hexing you.
I did miss once after this on the second attack.
Okay.
So with the first attack, he does. So he swings at you with the first attack. It is he swings hard. He swings true. He catches Thunk off guard, and he comes forward with the attack. Thunk thinks he's going to attack at his left side and goes to dodge to the right, but he does a quick move and turns and attacks Thunk from his right side, knowing that he would dodge that way. He kind of saw that his eye is a little weak over there, and so he used that to his advantage. And Thunk quickly takes note of the fact that he's abusing this, because Thunk is a very perceptive person. Quickly takes note of the fact that he's abusing his physical flaws. However, with the second attack, where he tries to do something very similar, Thunk already picked up on it and was able to defend himself accordingly. And the second attack does miss.
Okay.
5 damage.
Okay. Took it.
Ugh. That leaves you not doing well.
Yep. I'm aware.
Yeah.
I expect to go down.
Like 5 or 6 or something?
I'm at 6. Yep.
Yeah. Ouch. Okay. So after that is actually Thunk's turn. Go, sir.
Okay. Do I have any idea that they're there? Probably not, huh?
Thunk's passive perception is a 12. She rolled the total of
Okay, so I know she's there.
12, so you're aware of her.
That's enough for
Him.
yeah, sorry, him. That's enough for me to I'm assuming that they're at least she's up here or he's up here.
Yes.
God, I don't know how this is gonna work, however. Can we store? It says choose any creatures, so I assume I have to see them all. I'm gonna have to back out because I need to see them in order for this to work properly.
What spell is it?
Channel Divinity. It's not a spell; it's an ability.
I gotcha.
Are
Are you trying to heal a bunch of people?
I want to hit the 3 of them. I can hit the 3 of them from here, but I don't. Since I can't see 2 of them, does it count?
What is the phrasing on it? I'm sorry. Just tell me the phrasing.
Yeah, it says oh wait, that's the wrong one. There it is. As an action, present your holy symbol, blah, blah, blah. and evoke healing energy to a number of hit points equal to 5 times my cleric level. Choose any creatures within 30 feet of me, and then I divide the hit points as I want.
It doesn't say anything about that, so I imagine it's a metagamey kind of knowledge because your god's the one doing the power, not necessarily you specifically. However, like with all spells, it needs to be line of effect, and you do not have line of effect to Rye. As much as I hate saying that because I feel bad for Sam, you do not have line of effect to Rye. She is on the other side of a wall.
All right. Shit. I can move, but that'll provoke an attack.
Damn, I didn't know you could heal like that far.
30 feet. Yeah, this level I got it.
Be, like,
So you can do it between the three of you.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I
you
might have
won't
to
be able
go.
to affect her. Sorry, Sam.
Trying to get you back in, Sam.
Sorry, Sam. I put you down there because I thought it would protect you. I didn't want no like arrow to come at you and kill you because that would suck.
It could be funny. It could be an arrow that comes in an amusing way.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
That would be so sad.
It could be like Addo kind of runs over and pokes you with an arrow. Like, why don't you ever get the point of my story?
No, don't.
Leave him to the professionals here. Come on,
Yeah, come on
the
now.
professional
That
bards.
was a dad joke.
So yeah, if I move, he gets what, 1 attack of opportunity?
If you move, he will in fact get an attack of opportunity. Yes,
But he won't be able to swing twice, just once.
correct. You can hold on. If you choose to
I can do a
only
full
move
draw, yeah.
and use your standard action, go in 3.5 here. Use your standard action to disengage.
Yeah.
You won't, but
That's my whole
then you won't
turn.
get to use that ability.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to work with the knowledge I have then. I'll
You're
drop.
not aware of the fact that Strippin is in fact around that corner.
No, I know. That's what I was trying to back out, but I'll just drop the heal on the 3 of us, and I will give 5, at least half of it to Grommen, so 5 to Grommen.
What's the multiplication again?
It's 5 times my cleric level, so I have 10 to play
10,
with.
So 5 to Grommen.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
5 to
Yep.
Grommen. I'm gonna give 3 to myself,
Yep.
and 2 to Addo.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you.
So that'll bring me back to 9, which will give me 1 hit of max damage, basically.
Okay.
All right.
And Addo, do you know how to add that health to you?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. The quick way or the slow way?
It is done.
All right. That doesn't matter. Perfect.
And
And
then
are you going to move or are you going to stay there?
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna let him
Perfect.
focus on me.
And now it's Addo's turn.
Okay. Let's see.
You have a spell left, Addo?
I do. Yeah. I'm wondering if we need it.
Yeah. This would be a good time.
No. Well. Oh yeah. I guess heroism doesn't work to heal, does it? Okay. So. Yeah.
You
I
can try
am going.
your laughing ability.
Yeah. That's actually what I was gonna do. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That makes me invincible though.
Oh man. Yeah. That's also a good option actually.
Do you have any more rages there, Maggie?
I have 1 left.
Oh, you have 3. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, Otto considers a couple of different options here, but ultimately looks back up over at Grommen, taps him on the hip, says, "You know what to do, buddy." Cast heroism.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. I like it. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So heroism it is. Nice. So you say your words of encouragement to Grommen. If he wasn't already, Grommen feels emboldened. And it is in fact his turn. Grommen, let's kick some ninja's ass.
All right, Grumman grunts and just starts screaming and running towards. I guess this is the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, runs towards him and like, let's see what happens. Oh, sorry, it's the first one. I rolled disadvantage for some reason.
That's
Do you have
weird.
the disadvantage button on?
You want to click it off and roll?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was weird. Hey, it's better. Perfect.
There you go.
All right, so it's a swing and a hit. Oh my god, an amazing damage.
Thank God.
Jesus.
Pull the
Oh,
attention away
He
from
does
me.
his signature, dragging the thing, running, and he jumps up and he like wings his axe down.
Get 3 of those in one day. God damn.
I feel like Ramen is inspired by Cloud. Like runs up, dragging the Widowmaker, and or is that what it's called? Am I wrong here? Or is that Sephiroth's?
I'm not enough of a nerd to know the name of Cloud Sword, unfortunately.
Oh, the Buster Sword.
Yeah, it's the Buster
Buster
Sword.
Sword. That's
Oh,
The
good.
Widowmaker, you know,
Where's
same
Widowmaker
thing.
from?
I don't know, man. He's just the character in
I don't even know.
Overwatch.
Doesn't matter. Okay, I've never played Overwatch, so. So anyway, it was made after 2013. Assume I don't even know what it is. So so what was it? So yeah, it comes running at the guy, completely catches him off guard. He was not aware of the fact that you were there, despite you rolling only a 12. That was enough. And you come running at the guy from behind. He whips around just in time to see you, but that is not enough to defend himself. And you get a nasty blow. You actually, he swings, he jumps out of the way just in time to not be like cut in half. But you leave a nasty scar across his abdomen. Like you hurt him bad. And he is not very happy. Though he's still standing, and you can tell by the fire in his eyes, he's not going down anytime soon.
When I get to the bottom and when I hit him, I'm gonna look over at Thonk, and I'm gonna say, "Help Rye," and that's all. And then focus back on him.
Okay, so before we continue on to his turn, he had pulled down his thing once he was identified by the Lord, and you actually are familiar with his face. Now, make me an intelligence check, please, Grommen, just because you're enraged, but otherwise, Addo, you'll get it perfectly.
Oh my God!
How?
-2. How did that roll that well? What
Because-
the
Because you're Maggie.
hell?
just that kind of
That is
player.
not making sense.
So anyways, the both of you notice him. Once you swing him, he whips around to bring his attention to you, try to defend himself feebly. To defend himself, you notice his face and it clicks instantly. Holy shit! This is one of the two farmers that had the meeting with the Lord and the Lady when you guys first came to the keep several days ago. This is one of those two people whose meeting that you actually interrupt with that they had pushed back. Okay, we'll have our meeting over dinner later on. Bring your wives with me. But Grommen had spent so much time, wasted so much time with the guards and this and that and the other thing, that dinner got knocked off the plans because they had to wait so long for Grommen to join them in the meeting hall at that point. You recognize this person instantly. That being said, they whip around, they see you, he sees you, you see him, and he's furious because this is not the first, not the second, not the third through lackeys, but the fourth time that Grommen has disrupted his chance to assassinate this person. He's fucking pissed. And so he's going to bring his full attention on Grommen, and he's going to attack at the guy.
Yeah, and when we look at each other, and as soon as I see his face, Grommen's like, "You." That's all.
And it responds with
Yeah.
you and attack and cross your fingers. Oof. First attack is a hit, and all right, second attack. Let's do first attack. So first attack is a hit. So he comes swinging with the blade, swings wide, hits you at 7 divided by 2 because you're raging, minus which is 3 minus 3 because of your temporary health points. You take 0 points of damage. So you swing, and he has this look in his eye like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." You know what I mean? It's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you. You are mine." And somehow he's actually surprised by the fact that the blade narrowly misses you. And so he comes back a second time with a second attack and lunges at you again. The attack does in fact hit. And this time, it does 6 points divided by 2 because you're raging because you just don't give a shit right now. It comes attacking at you again. This time it does get through 3 points of damage, stabs in and kind of like nicks in a softer spot of your armor, nicks the skin in your armpit over in this kind of a sensitive area.
Gross.
The cut is not too deep, but damn does it hurt. 3 points of damage is what Grommen actually suffers. 1 second. And then his footing kind of changes to something a little funny. You just kind of like see he positions himself in a way that seems a little open, but he is still standing there in front of all of you guys. It is Thunk's turn.
I guess I'm going to try and full disengage and start moving my way back.
So standard action, disengage, move action, full move.
Yep.
And as you whip around the corner, you are able to see Rye lying there, and you can move up to her and I suppose drop to a knee to assist her.
Yep.
That is your full turn, so we can't do anything else at the moment.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. Next is Addo, who saw Grommen just run forward and devastate this person. And
Yeah, Otto's pretty. Go ahead. Sorry.
no problem. You also recognized so.
Mm-hmm. Otto, recognizes the face. Also, is really encouraged by Grommen's performance thus far. Hits him with another vicious mockery. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just again. You suck. Sorry, it's late.
Oh, it's late, he says on the West Coast. I actually rolled a total of an 11, so I actually fail. I do in fact suck and take 1d4 points of damage.
Good. That's what you fucking deserve.
Hey.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, max damage. Max
Beautiful.
damage.
Beautiful. All right, so he takes it and he kind of like, and he gets very frustrated. You can clearly see the frustration in him. You can see kind of like a blood vessel pops in one of his eyes as his eye starts, turning red over in one of the corners from the spell you had just cast, but he's not deterred from this combat. Next up is Grommen, and maybe he could deter him.
All right. Guess Grommen's gonna continue attacking. Go. And with the what? Okay. No. I'm serious though. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Jeez. So you what is it? You swing and you hit, which is amazing. Sadly, your attack does not do very much damage. You do +2. Oh, you know what? We haven't been factoring a +2 for your raging in any of these combats this entire session.
No, not ever.
Which is awful. But I will add in the 4 damage because you hit him once before. So that will count it as 8 points damage. So you keep swinging at the guy. Once again, he tries to jump out of the way, but Grommen is just furious with who this is. Like, are you kidding me? You're supposed to be a friend of this person. And you swing, you hit. Once again, you barely nick the guy, but you actually hit him just above one of his kneecaps. And you can see the crippling effect that it has on his balance and his ability to defend himself or even attack at this point. So I will remove 8, adding the 2 from before. So that brings us to his turn. He is not happy and is going to attack Grommen. Am I gonna just check something? Okay. Is going to attack Grommen twice again. Is it bad that I'm rooting for the bad guy right now? Grommen just does so well. So attacking at Grommen, he actually swings and he does in fact hit twice. So the first attack swinging at Grommen, 9 points of damage. So as he kind of gets clipped in the thing, he feels the hit and he kind of loses balance, but just wildly lunges forward and is lucky enough to catch a hit. That hit does 9 divided by 2 is 4 minus 3 from the temporary HP is only 1 point of damage to Grommen from Addo's spell. But it's enough to kind of like nick Grommen and throw him off his balance a bit that the second attack comes in and is able to hit true as well.
Not to interrupt, but did you factor in disadvantage on the first roll?
Oh, no, I did not. And thank you for that. I will actually roll a second D20.
You can thank chat for that one.
The layer of the 2. Sure. Ooh, my apologies. Keep me on. Oh, come on.
Exactly. Hey.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, chat. Thanks for saving me.
I'll just count the 9 for my second attack.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, now I remember what makes vicious mockery actually pretty
Like,
good.
super
Grommen
good.
Takes a total of 1 point of damage for the entire attack.
Wait, aren't
He
both of us?
sucks, man. He's got to remember that he sucks.
Yeah, of course.
Wait,
I know
aren't
I
both-
suck.
Don't you suck at both of those though? Don't you have to roll?
No. It's actually only for the first roll for the next
Okay.
round. Yeah. scrolling up really quickly. It's for the next roll, for the next attack roll, which I rolled a disadvantage, missed. The second attack also hit. I just take what I already rolled for damage, which is a 1 total. Grommen takes 1. Thanks, chat.
Wait, the vicious mockery, the "you suck," is that like? Can everyone hear that when he says that to them?
Yes. That is not dissonant whispers. That is just a nice. It's a vicious mockery.
Okay. Well, then when he misses, Grommen says, "You do suck."
Awesome. So yeah, apparently I do suck. Thank you. And it's Thunk's turn.
So the only thing I can do right out the gate is immediately cast Spare the Dying. That's a cantrip. It just stabilizes him if he's not stable. I have no idea if he is. I'm out of first level spells, so I can't heal you. I can use my medicine skill. I don't know what I can really do with that, but...
Well, I imagine Thunk's immediate reaction, as you had just said, is I'm going to use Spare the Dying.
Yep.
I'll worry about the rest next round. So
Yep.
So, and that's what he does. He's like immediate. This is somebody that needs to be saved for one reason or another. And so you cast that. And I do apologize, but we'll just skip right over you and go to Addo.
Okay. Let's see.
If I may make a request,
Mm-hmm.
could you tell me how great I am? I have a half orc here that needs a lesson.
My eloquent flattery makes everyone I talk to feel like the most wonderful and important person in the world.
Well, then please share.
No,
No, I'm gonna keep the insults up here. Actually, man, you really do suck.
Thanks, of course.
that's good. That's good. I like it.
Awesome. Let's see if it actually did work. I rolled a natural 3. Okay. Okay.
Here
All
we
right.
go, Chris. Here we go. Boom.
Grommen. Oh, jeez, I forgot you do damage to me too.
Max damage again, bro. Your insults are so good. He really thinks he sucks.
Yeah.
I
You
do.
really suck.
I don't even think it. I just know. Grommen, your turn.
Well, I mean, we are going on the 4th time you tried something.
Yeah, and it's failed every time. I'm aware.
Except for me. He crushed me.
Well, I mean,
I'm guessing that didn't hit.
no. All right, so Grommen takes a swing and it's a miss. He's able to finally turn the tides of things, block and thwart the attack to the side, and kind of narrowing his eyes.
One question. So if Vicious Mockery makes somebody have a disadvantage, and I have an ability that's Reckless Attack that allows me to get advantage, but would also give the enemy advantage, does that just even it out for the enemy, or does the enemy legit get advantage over?
Null and void. They neutralize each other. Yep.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't sure if I could use that for that, so I just kind of didn't.
So if you survive this round,
Yeah.
that being said, I'm attacking you twice.
With
All right.
disadvantage.
On the first attack. Okay. Disadvantage. With a plus. I feel like that didn't work right. So give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. That actually didn't work right. I have to check my macro. So the total of the attack is, for the first attack, it is a swing and a miss. I got a total of a 12 against a 14 AC. It is a swing and a miss. Second attack, swing against you, is a total of an 18. It's a hit. So once again, just kind of like feeling the sting from that vicious attack that was, said by Addo to this guy. Once again, he just kind of like, oh, nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that same blood vessel bursts in his eye, kind of grows now, like pretty much his entire eye is turned red. It's like some blade stuff here with the entire eyeball being turned blood red. I guess we'll wait for Rye.
She's typing.
Oh,
Rye's
okay.
typing.
What's Rye doing?
Oh, you were typing for a
Typing
second.
something. We were waiting for your message here.
No.
That's right. Rye remembered her place.
The joke is lost if you guys see it coming. Right?
Oh,
So thank you for pointing that out. All
I'm-
right.
no,
I'm just gonna go back to being unconscious now. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for nothing.
Thank you. Again, please remember it. So the second attack, however, is going to be a successful one. I remember what I was saying prior. And let's roll damage against.
I still want to know what Rye was going to type.
Sadly, 7 becomes 3 becomes 0 due to temporary HP. And Grommen once again.
Grommen looks at him and goes,
This
"You
is
still suck."
yes. Yeah. Yes, in fact, he does. Next.
Yay! I don't know what I can do. Medicine check, I guess?
Yeah, you can make yourself a medicine check.
Sure. Other than that, I got nothing. Hey, a 15 medicine check.
It's a pretty good medicine check. So you know, not only is she stabilized, but you're going to be able to get her up much sooner than she would have been otherwise. It's just we're not going to introduce her into this combat. Okay.
Gotcha.
Combat's pretty much over anyways. Let's bring us over to Addo's turn.
Otto yells, "I'm tired of watching you suck all the way from here!" Reaches for his rapier, goes out and lunges.
He's going for the killing blow, kill steal.
Good. I think he's a weak. Oh, why?
Disadvantage roll, sorry.
Just re-roll without disadvantage.
Sure.
I don't know.
I'll take the disadvantage.
Yeah. Either way, it would have been a miss, so it's not so big of a deal.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm tired of watching you suck. I end this, or whatever it was that you had just said. You rush forward, you swing an attack. He deflects your attack and narrows his eyes on you. He's very happy you just got close up in combat. Grommen does see that narrowing of eyes, that wry smile come across his face. What does Grommen do?
Grommen's like, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh God!
It's a recycled pun, but successful nonetheless. And it's a swing. It's a hit. You hit the guy. It is a devastating blow.
+2, right?
Oh yeah, thank you, Mathis.
I'm here for you.
He's
it is-
is the guy like going down now?
It is a devastating blow. You can see that with the hit, it takes. Not only does it hurt him immensely, you hit him hard. It's in the side. You pull your axe away, blood squirts out afterwards. He's still standing, holding his side, and it must be sheer determination and a good old fashioned fuck you that's keeping him alive right now, because he is still standing.
Don't lie. You just want to let Otto get the kill steal.
Oh, he has health. He is still standing, but you aren't even sure how that's possible, because you have brought some devastating blows to this man. And after that attack, it is
He's like, maybe sucks so bad.
And so he's going to attack Addo. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's do it again. Okay, well, the total of a 14, then a total of an 8. I do hit with the first attack, but miss with the second. So, hitting Addo. I did not mean to roll a D.
Disadvantage too.
Okay, so with a swing and a hit against Addo, he lunges forward as Addo swings and misses. Like I said, slaps things to the side, leaving his defense open, takes the axe. But despite the pain, despite everything, despite it being pulled out and it being in pain, everybody's kind of looking at him, expecting him to fall. And in that moment of I suppose, expectation, that like moment where attention is slightly lost, he quickly lunges forward faster than you'd expect and does in fact hit Addo for 7 points of damage. It is a pretty hard blow against Addo. Immediately afterwards, he swings another wild swing against Addo, who is able to just barely scramble behind Grommen, and Grommen's able to stop it with his axe, making it a missing blow. It is now Thunk's turn, who's just going to continue to do medicine on, what's her name, I assume?
I was going to go cast guidance on one of them, but it doesn't really matter. I think
No, you please feel free. Go
No, wait,
ahead.
because guidance doesn't work on attack rolls, actually, does it? Oh, so that doesn't matter. No, so that's fine. I will continue tending to Rye.
Okay. So you're continuing to work on Rye, making sure that she's okay. We'll skip over Thonk and go over to Addo.
Otto looks down at the wound that was just inflicted on him, looks back up at Grommen. I was probably better back over there. runs away, disengage if I can.
If you disengage and run away, that means that's your whole turn.
Yep.
Okay. And then we skip over to Grauman's turn. So you kind of like, throw up your defenses. You disengage at a point in time where you see his balance is a little bit off and Grauman has him distracted. And it is Grauman's turn to attack.
Grauman's like, you didn't want to get the kill? Fine. And he's going to go into a reckless attack, which he gets advantage on. And he's going to roll. Oh, shit. Do I hit?
Sadly, with that reckless attack, it is a swing and a miss. It is a whiff.
It was
So
reckless.
I'm sorry.
It was reckless.
It was right. It was in fact reckless. Yes.
I was like swinging my sword or my axe around.
So you just kind of like reel back and put all the might you can, and with like a yell of strength and anger, swing as hard as you can. But the problem was, in building up all this momentum into your attack, he's able to see it coming way too easily. And despite all of his injuries, despite his pain, he's able to move to the side using his sword for balance. He kind of like ducks backwards.
This is
using
what
his
I'm
sword to
like
hold
when I'm
up.
playing Dark Souls. Just letting you know.
Oh.
That's basically my life is Dark Souls. I have like 1 HP and I'm like barely living somehow. Dodge life forever.
So what you're telling me is I should rename this guy to Dark Souls. So swing and a miss, and it's still his turn. He sees you left open wide. He is so happy right now at the fact that you are left open wide, and he attacks you. You're the only option there. He attacks at you. And
I think that the +2 is not to hit, it's to damage, right? The chat's asking about the +2.
If your +2 is to damage only, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It makes it a much more devastating blow. Yes. Okay, so the first attack is a swing and a hit. Hits you with the short sword. Let me just make sure I didn't screw that up. Looked like I was supposed to roll 6 dice. This is like the most common number. 7 points of damage, which again, divided by 2 is 3. Take away 3 is 0 points of damage. So you take nothing. However, the second attack is also a hit. Somehow magically the first one was deflected, but he comes back and hits you again. 4 points of damage. I rolled the minimum. And divided by 2 is only 2 points of damage that Grauman takes. Grauman is somehow still standing. Damn it, Grauman. Damn it.
I'm medicine tending to Otto.
Okay, then we go right over to Otto.
Come on, Otto.
I just wanted to kill you from here. Vicious mockery.
And I roll my... Hey, I make one. I
Whoa.
actually made a save. Yes. Take your D4 and shove it up your ass, okay?
All right.
I'm good to go.
This guy has like some, I don't know, he's determination to live. I like it.
Yeah. And now it's Grauman's turn. And,
All right.
and
Come on,
he's-
Grauman.
Determination.
All right. Yes!
Hey!
Oh, go! Jesus. Okay.
So
well,
what? 10 total damage?
Yeah, 10
Okay,
total
that's
damage.
total.
With a whopping 2 health points left, 10 total damage is going to bring this guy to a devastating dead. So, as Grauman, after everything that just happened, Grauman just like, I'm done with this. And his attacks and everything that happened, Grauman literally takes the axe with the bladed side forward, shoves the person backwards just a bit with the tips of the blade, kind of staggering him backwards. He didn't expect the quick and the hard blow, and takes 2 steps forward, lunges the axe heavy and hard overhead, and lands it square in the guy's chest, just ending him right there. And it's at the point where literally he's being held up by Grauman's strength and the suction of the axe sitting inside of his chest. And he's being held just buckled backwards, already dead, being just held suspended. Grauman holding him there. He's over. It's done.
Deep breath. Ugh.
Praise be to Grauman. Wow, Christ.
This
All
guy,
right.
this guy is so tanky.
Wow. He was a meaty man. He was a very meaty man. So the big sum up we're gonna have to do next session, but just to sum up this little bit right here, it looks as though all of the gnolls that were able to break through the orcs protecting the area have been stopped as far as you can tell. And you've put through, what is it, all the ones that were able to break through the barriers, you were able to stop yourselves, kind of like lock up the doors and everything, make sure that the area was secure again. A few of these ninjas or shadow masters were able to kind of break through the defenses as well with their stealth and their skill. And you're able to encounter each one of them. Again, as far as you understand, you're able to encounter each one of them and to end all of them. This man was clearly the leader of them. He had already stated that his intention was to kill the noble, was to kill the lord or the lady without anybody else coming to death. But it was through the act of the 3 party members getting here as quickly as they did, rushing to get here and interrupting their meeting, that they weren't able to kill him him and her right then and there. And then later on, it was through, we're going to say, Grauman's attention to detail. And we're going to leave it at that. That their second attempt to kill the Lord and the Lady was thwarted again. The third attempt being all this huge attack and this big assassination attempt. Everybody that came at them, you guys were able to slaughter. And then finally, he was like, I'm going back to finish this myself again. Fuck them, I'm going to end this. And right here, all of you were able, well, all but sadly, Rye, were able to come together and
You could
stop.
have just left it at like all of you. You didn't have to like.
Well, you know,
Just say.
a little salt. I typically use sea salt too.
But
So.
wasn't Rai fighting him before, or did that
She's
guy
fighting
find
one of the
him?
ninjas.
Yeah, one of the ones that says actually you killed the one that had defeated the one that had pointed the crossbow at Rye was very injured. They went down so quickly because Rye brought them to like I can't remember something between like
It was 3 health. Yeah.
3 health. There you go.
Yeah,
So
I like had a thing. It was like when he attacked me in the hall and ran down the stairs. Technically, I should have had an attack of opportunity, and I would have killed him then. But I didn't, and I got fucked.
you had an attack of opportunity and you didn't take it.
No, like I should have had one. I think.
Was he in melee or was he in range?
Yeah, he like melee attacked me twice, then ran down the stairs.
Oh no. He has the second level rogue ability to bonus action disengage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He
That's
did it to us a lot.
Oh, rogues are fucking broken, dude. Let me roll.
yes. Rogues are amazing. So he actually was able to bonus action disengage, and that's why that didn't. So don't worry, you were not screwed over. It was just by the roll of the dice.
Oh no, I'm alive anyway, so I'm fine.
Oh, yeah. You are alive. So
I
we
swear,
will
man.
finish
As
it.
soon as you turned the corner, I saw the red X. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I thought that was him and then I didn't realize there was another body there, and I thought he was in the cage. In
Oh
the
yeah,
other
because you
room.
guys couldn't see where I fell downstairs. That was really cool.
No, yeah, and because all I could do is listen, and obviously my character wouldn't know that
You,
details. But like,
I mean, you guys got down there and you didn't know where my body was.
that's why I was like, I
you
don't know.
hadn't
Where
seen anything happen down there. It was pretty cool.
I do
So I
apologize.
passed out right next to the stairs, so you would have seen me right away. But you guys were like, "Wow, we didn't see this happen, so maybe he's around the corner." I don't know.
Yeah, well, we didn't because I mean, all I did was hear the battle, but I didn't know what was happening down there because I the screen's black for me during that part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
yeah.
I think it's really cool how that works.
Yeah, it's cool. It is definitely like we were actually talking about it during the break of like when we're separated versus together. Like Sam and I both were saying that most of the parties that we've been in, we've always been together. Like we don't like split up.
It's funny because, as I'm sure everybody knows, that Mathis and I have way too many years experience playing D&D together, and almost all of my PCs that Mathis happens to spend his time with, they're very accustomed to just splitting up constantly. So splitting up doesn't bother me at all, and which is why you can totally see him just sitting there like, man, this is normal for me.
Oh, I don't mind at all.
And I don't mind either, so long as all my PCs are happy with what it is that they're doing. But it's funny because as they split up with this in particular format, while all the viewers can see what Mathis sees and Mathis can see what everybody sees, the individual players otherwise can only see what their characters have the ability to see. And so there's a lot of moments where they're just like listening to the descriptions and don't fully perceive what exactly is happening. And so I don't know, it kind of makes an interesting dynamic. So
It was nice of you guys to drag me into the room you were fighting in, because otherwise I would have just spent 2 hours of black screen just listening.
Hey man, Otto and I were trying to find you, bro.
Yeah, you saved me. You saved you guys.
Oh. All right, so we know that the first task of the next session after the RP is done of finishing up all this stuff is to buy full plate armor and a very large shield for Rye, so that Stripping can always be a part of combat.
But he wouldn't be able to carry it because he's too gimp. He'd be
I'm just
encumbered.
not gonna fight a rogue in a sword fight when I'm a warlock.
It's gonna be +6 gauntlets of bolt strength of giant strength. That's what it's gonna be.
And no, Rye's like super powerful, but she's not meant to be in like the forefront of like tanking stuff.
It's
Over
funny.
the corner, and he was just in my face on the stairs. And I was like, "Well, I'm fucking dead. I'm dead."
It's funny because Rye actually does have a few spells that allow her to protect herself very well. Her AC is not complete shit. It's 13.
Oh, it's like close
You
to
just
mine.
you just kept rolling max damage. You would,
Yeah,
because your guy was attacking twice. You literally one-shot me both times you hit me.
I just happen to roll horrible for attack rolls and great for damage for whatever that's worth. So so that's just I guess how the cookie crumbles. So yeah.
Good.
And for those, I think people were asking how much HP Grauman has. He has 5 now.
Yeah, right. Like lingering at 5 now.
We
What's
got a
Grauman's
song
max?
of rest on.
Hey,
the way.
that was the 5 that I gave you from my burst heal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll take it.
I did get a lot weaker with our level up though.
What was that? I'm sorry.
When we leveled up, I got a lot weaker.
Whoa. Weaker relatively.
I rolled a 2 on HP.
Yeah.
It's
I have that's level 1.
No.
it's stronger to what you
That's
were.
why I'm getting one shot. I have like level 1 HP.
Yeah. It's pretty
That's
rough.
good shit.
Well, you maybe you just didn't get as much HP because you didn't feel the need to get tough.
I just got to play it safe.
Yeah, you were having a chill
I'm
time.
gonna hide behind Thunk. every
Yep.
day.
That's how it goes, man.
It's working for me.
So that's our first full month of shows. So thank you guys so much. That was awesome. We went to all November. We played, and I think we set a good foundation for the future. Bit of good news that I got right at the end as we were fighting the boss. We did get approved partnership, so we will have
Yes!
so we'll have partnership starting next week. Well, it'll be up probably. The button to sub will be up tomorrow, but I'm gonna work on getting sub banners, emotes, and everything for my artist as soon as I can. We'll get that active starting next episode, which will be next Wednesday, the 1st December show. Yeah.
I'm very excited because while this session ended up being 4 hours of combat, which is just amazing because we've gone so long without a real combat happening. I'm just excited because next episode, all these questions that all of the characters have had this entire time, you finally get to ask them because you were promised, assuming he wasn't just lying to you because he's a fuckface, you were promised by Forston that your questions would finally be answered. So I'm excited for next week when finally you guys are able to ask these questions and I get to answer or not answer them. We'll see.
It'll be great. Awesome. So thank you guys so much. We'll go around the room, tell everybody who you are, where you can find each other. And like I said, we'll be back next Wednesday, starting with Rye/Sam. Sam, who are you? Where can we find you? What are you playing on your Twitch channel this week?
What's up, guys? My name's Strippin. You can find me at twitch.tv/Strippin every day, playing games. I'm playing Final Fantasy 15 this week.
How is it?
Having a blast playing more again tomorrow around noon.
How is it?
I think it's amazing. It's
fucking so good,
very
man.
similar to The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I love The Witcher.
Oh my God. That is not what I've read, so that is interesting.
Similar.
I
The
have a
Witcher 3.
huge man crush for Geralt. Like I don't know. I think I'm in love with him.
That's fine. You're welcome to be.
So,
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
All right.
when I'm not face down in D&D, waiting for my teammates to save me, that's where you can find me. Or you can find me on Twitter at Strippin.
Awesome. Bear, what about you, good sir? Where can people find you?
Hello, I am Bear Taffy, Baer Taffy on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm trying to get a plaque right now over on YouTube, so you can go sub to me there, get me closer to that thing.
Almost 100K.
And, Yeah, almost 100K. It's exciting. And I got this thing too pretty recently, so I might try to figure out a way to make some Elite Dangerous VR shit happen on Twitch. We'll see.
Oh, ED in VR, it is the
Yeah.
best.
Oh, dude, it's the fucking best. I
The
don't
sense
ever
of
want to
scope.
play anything else.
The sense
Yeah.
of scope in your cockpit when you're playing
Mhm.
Elite Dangerous in VR is fucking beautiful.
I mean, I don't want to sound so hyperbolic, but it is not like anything I've ever done before.
No, it is the best game to
so
play in
cool.
VR right now. No
Mhm.
question. I get you. Maggie, where can people find you? What are you doing on your channel this week and all that good stuff?
I'm actually gonna be streaming right after this. I do a fishbowl sim style. If you don't know what that means, we basically make characters and then we watch them live and exist in the world. It's pretty fun. And I'm playing all kinds of games. Right now, I'm playing Dishonored 2, and I'm gonna finish that. I know I'm
So
late
good.
to the game, but
So
hey, man, I got other things going on. And so yeah, I'm gonna be doing that over there, playing more games, and I'm starting the vlogs back up for Christmas Vlogmas. What else do I got? NC Soft stuff. We got 2 streams this week as well over at twitch.tv/Blade and Soul if you want to check out some Blade and Soul action. I think that's all I got.
Hell
That's
yeah.
me.
That's good stuff. Scott, who are you? Where can people find you? What are you doing this week?
No, what could you say it without laughing?
I was thinking about ordering pizza.
that's the thing. Like, he doesn't do. Taking care of your daughter, hanging out with your wife.
You act like I do nothing all week. Thanks.
No, it's just I'm talking about like online. What are you doing? What's going on?
Well, there's stuff out there. Like I'm like learning what memes are. Or is it meme or meme?
No, God, it's me.
Oh, no.
I'm just.
You don't have to feign the ignorance, man. You can just be ignorant.
No, I'm aware.
I mean, he just discovered Dat Boy last week.
I was so excited. I was like, "What is? Wow, this looks like some serious '92 graphics. This is wow."
I guess that's the joke. I don't know.
It's pure and clean, man. That's all it is.
Either way.
Utani Hikaru.
Oh my God.
As of right now, I am at Twitter at Delric, which you can see literally right here down in this area. And every once in a while, I will pop into the Reddit for Lost Initiative and make comments, which I believe it's Delric.master because Delric was taken. What the fuck?
Everything's taken on the internet, man.
What was that?
I wonder if you try and get the name Delric
Delric.
on Twitch, if it would be taken already. Probably.
I mean, actually it is. I'm pretty sure I'm also Delric.master at that one too.
That's
So,
fine.
But I own my own website, which is
Hey, good, yay.
yeah. Whatever.
As for me, you can find me over at twitter.com/MathisGames, youtube.com/MathisGames, and youtube.com/JudgeMathis. Starting next Friday, the first Star Wars Month Judge Mathis video is going live. I'm very excited for that.
Excited.
Me too. It's a 1998 old like Star Wars strategy game that I didn't know existed that I'm playing, and it's actually really good. So
Some things should be left dead.
no, man. I actually picked up the box copy online. It's in over there. Do you not like? No, you like Star Wars. What are you bitching about?
I'm bitching about games from 1972.
1972. Jesus.
It's a board game.
Well, actually, the new board game Star Wars Rebellion is based on that old PC game. So hey, just saying. Other than that, nothing. I just spout shit on Twitter 24/7. That's kind of all I do. So that's where you can find us. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back next Wednesday, 9 p.m. EST, and then you can convert that on your own in your own time zones. It's been a blast. I'm so happy with the first month is done. Like it happened. I'm glad it happened, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boy.